Hey there, Scorpio. I hope you have a most excellent day today. Welcome to your weekly December 2020 Psychic Tarot card prediction. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. This is a general reading, and you can find more information down below, as well as a free birth chart calculator link, and it can help you out with these kind of readings. Scorpio, I'd like to thank you so much for supporting my channel. Even when it's just a thumbs up, I am truly grateful. Today you'll get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite Radiant deck, 1 card from the ViceVersa. You also have an Angel Answers card. This is the answer, and I'll give it to you at the end. You also have a Crystal card. I'll be giving you the meaning to that. And now for your first card. It's the general atmosphere, the basis of the matter. This is the issue at hand. Number 5 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck. This can be a Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Taurus could be in your chart or someone else's. Now, this is the overall theme of the reading. It's the basis of the matter. This could have to do with a relationship, or it could be a teacher or a mentor. It could be being influenced by the conventional belief system. This represents the traditional orthodox teaching considered suitable to the masses, whereas the High Priestess teaches only in secret to initiates. This is wisdom revealed. It's a commitment. It's acting respectable. A wise teacher or a mentor. They can be a wise and helpful person that can help you. This can also be the urge to find a spiritual meaning in life, spiritual truth, and it's living by a higher code of conduct. It's preference for the outer forms of religion, the ritual, the creed, the ceremony, the importance of social approval, and the need to conform to society. It's conformity to social expectations, licenses, certificates. It's following a conservative path. It's a traditional standpoint. This card is also known as the Pope, or the teacher, or the counselor. This could be making a vow or receiving a blessing, and letting reason be your guide and not passion. This is one of the marriage cards. Relationship, alliance, captivity, and servitude. It's love through helpful doctrine, social institutions, particularly marriage or formal relationships. It can be religious beliefs, formal doctrine. This person can be a visionary. It's conscious choices made on an intellectual basis. This can represent a group authority that's active in your life, and maybe you feel loyal to this group. There could be a judgmental quality involved. Sometimes this card can suggest challenges or limitations of a spiritual nature. It's nourishing spiritual awareness. It can also be someone sharing knowledge in a structured way. This is a scholarly card. The primary principle is wisdom revealed. This is a person who has deep intuition and faith. It's wisdom beyond the personal. It's conventional wisdom. Established beliefs and rituals. Could also be for money, possible new contracts, traditions, universal laws, a desire to perform good works, and it's divine wisdom and blessings coming into focus. And this is someone that you can trust their counsel. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. The 2 of Pentacles, Scorpio. This is Jupiter in Taurus. Capricorn. Jupiter in Capricorn. It's the ability to juggle 2 situations at one time and achieve success. It has to do with changes. It's multitasking, building, juggling, trying to balance priorities and resources. Better times do lie ahead, and you're adapting these changes with nimble movement, adaptability, play. It's dealing with a lot with ease, and there's a need to be flexible. It's handling those ups and downs in life. Maybe you're trying to do something with that unmanifested Ace of Pentacles, and you're working on it, and things go well, and then things happen and you have to deal with them, and you can just laugh off the problems, and then it raises your vibration. This is casting off old habits. It may be necessary to keep several things going at one time, and this can be a change in financial matters. But there's harmony with the change and being flexible enough to keep everything moving. It's establishing the pros and cons of a situation. It has to do with time management. It's a balancing act. Your hands are full and life is moving fast. The Hierophant with the Two of Pentacles is feeling trapped. It's looking for some freedom. This is a common combination for couples who may argue over independence in their relationship. Your third card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of. This can be your attitude, Scorpio. Number 18 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck. The Moon. This can be a Pisces or a Cancer. Could be in your chart or someone else's. This card represents the personal self. This would be you in this position. Deals in the realm of imagination, sleep and dreams, intuition, deception, unforeseen perils, insecurity, and illusion. This is the unfoldment of latent psychic powers. It's exploring the inner unknown, fantasies, and dreams. The moon's reflected light has always aroused strange passions, and the moon brings out the animal and the primeval side in us, and very deep fears we can never name, for they come from deep within ourselves. These fears never entirely surface, and they will always sink back again if we can accept this strange side of us. The moon will calm as well as arouse. These are fears and anxieties, but also fantasies, even psychic talent, feelings and responses to these feelings, feeling moody, facing emotional tests. There's changeability. It's being creative and imaginative, empathetic, emotional, artistic, easily influenced, being moody and misunderstood. You're experiencing fluctuations and delving into emotions or sensing or exploring other dimensions, dreaming, fantasizing, behaving erratically, discovering that not everything is as it seems because you're only seeing half of the information. It could be something you're not meant to see right now. This is the end of a major cycle, but things are still changing. You are on the correct path. The Hierophant with the Moon card is following a path or a vocation after preparing for it for a long time. It can be a late-started person who continues on after most people would have stopped. This is a good foundation, well used. It can be relationship fears and insecurities and secrets. Your fourth card, it's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. Number 2 of the Major Arcana, the High Priestess. Another card of Pisces and Cancer. This card is ruled by the Moon. This is Venus, female energy, passive emotion, Moon and Venus. This can represent someone that is psychic. This is hidden influences and secret knowledge. It's trusting your intuition and speaking your truth about something that you know. A lot of times you won't even say anything unless you're asked. This is the link between the seen and the unseen. It's latent power to manifest and gestation before new life. It has to do with divine truth and wisdom and nurturing the spark of creation. This is the connection with the unconscious world, esoteric studies, an unrevealed future, It's hidden influences that are at work here. This card carries a special value for artists, poets, composers, mystics. It's honoring your inner being and natural insight. This has to do with the unknown and a quiet woman. And it is a time when it is better to sit still and seek peace within the self and seek awareness and be still, because you can listen to your inner knowledge and answer your own questions. This has to do with the divine truth from the Akashic records. It is hidden, it's yet to be revealed, it's interior, and it's preparing to come forth. Or you need to pay attention to your inner world of dreams, imagination, and intuition, because it is acute at this time. And you're tuned into these inner invisible sources, and you're in a position to take advantage of this. You may want to literally remove yourself from your day-to-day life and go deeper into your inner core, because a revelation is about to happen. You may actually see a solution to a problem. This can also represent secrets that are being withheld from you or someone else that you know. It can be secrets that is going on behind the scenes and then they become realized. It can be success that comes in slowly. This can also be a great teacher. Can also be a perspective or a belief. They can be someone that's diplomatic, a great mediator. This is a card of understanding and wisdom, and you know the correct path to take in this situation. Or you can also be of guidance to others, or you're currently in the process of receiving guidance. This is someone that can teach a new rhythm and a way of life. Maybe someone wants to be alone. This is soul, containment, and wisdom. It's being passive and silent and private and detached, aloof, mysterious, neutral, and subtle. It's being discreet, intuitive and psychic, and soulful. This can also represent a strong psychic connection between a couple. It's also dreaming about a soulmate, even before you meet. The Hierophant with the High Priestess is the best possible advice that could possibly be had. This is the ultimate couple. It can be a lasting partnership that was meant to be. And now your fifth card. It's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this, Scorpio. Number 12 of the major arcana, the Hanged Man. This card is ruled by Neptune, which can bring in some confusion. This is another card of Pisces. There's a lot of Pisces energies in your reading here. This can have to do with a sacred pursuit, a new perspective, It's attachment and suspension with a sacrifice. It's self-surrender to a higher wisdom and surrendering to what is. This is a very spiritual card. It has to do with wisdom and prophetic power and a pause in life and suspended decisions. This is self-surrender that leads to the transformation of the personality, and now material temptation can be conquered, as well as substance abuse or obsessions. This is wisdom and circumspection, discernment, trials and sacrifice, being wary and cautious. There's divination and prophecy. It's patience and waiting and reviewing. This is one of the tarot's strongest and most powerful images. This is someone connected to the deep currents of life, someone that knows their own mind. They're independent with their own values. This can be peace and self-reliance that often follow a difficult period, especially one of self-examination. This is someone that has a unique point of view, and they will not be moved until they are ready. This is surrendering and coping. It can be suffering and waiting, experiencing delay, sustaining short-term deprivation for long-term gain. It's controlling by letting go, and then we win by surrender. This is being suspended between the past and the future, like being in limbo, and a new direction in your life is in the making, but some readjustment may be needed, but there's no hurry. This is voluntary giving up of something in order to get something of a greater value. The Hierophant with the Hanged Man is unconventional thinking. It's thinking outside the box. It's a good time to start to begin something. It's a fertile time, especially for women. This can be a spiritual crisis that will lead you to want something more traditional. The Two of Pentacles with the Moon card is unstable emotions. It's trying to keep a balance and having some insecurity. The Two of Pentacles with the High Priestess is intuitively balancing financial decisions. It's using your inner voice to adapt to change. The Two of Pentacles with the Hanged Man is going back and forth, unable to decide about a possible financial setback. It can be, or an idea, it can be changes and delays. The Moon with the High Priestess represents psychic intuition. It's the inner voice. It's trusting your gut. It's feelings, it's deep feelings that you may want to keep to yourself. It's listening to your higher self, intuition, and emotions. It's also complete oblivion to your conscious mind. It's being unable to see clearly, probably due to or because of some psychic involvement. This can also represent pregnancy or someone's mother. The Moon with the Hanged Man is excessive sleep. There's a need for caffeine. This is something you cannot force, and you'll have to wait before taking action. The High Priestess with the Hanged Man is deep secrets. There's a required deep contemplation and a danger of stagnation, and self-pity should be avoided. You'll need to seek energetic distractions. And now, here's your card from the ViceVersa deck from Lunaea Weatherstone. The Knight of Cups, Scorpio. This could be you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the meaning to the book, it's the inner self. The knight's armor shines in the starlight, which glimmers upon the water that surrounds him. His chalice is lifted in offering in a tribute to the constellation Orion. A crab has climbed from the tide pool onto a rock. The shadow side of the Knight of Chalices is found in his affinity with Orion, the hunter. Like Orion, he needs the chase, or more precisely, the quest. He is the Grail Knight, whose quest defines his own worthiness to be loved. The crab provides a little warning, so don't drop all your defenses until you see which way the tide is flowing. Here's your angel answer card from Radleigh Valentine. Have you asked a question? Your answer is success, Scorpio. You've got success. Congratulations. You're on the road to success, and you needn't have any reservations about your situation, as it's going to work out beautifully. Part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself. It's wonderful to have many things to be grateful for, but make sure you don't wear yourself down by working too hard. Take time to enjoy your peace in your life. Scorpio's like that. And now here's your crystal card from the stone deck by Andrew Smart. You've got Sapphire. Sapphire. What is it? It's often blue, but sometimes pink or yellow. Sapphire, like ruby, is a variety of the mineral corundum. With its peacemaking force field of a sparkle energy, sapphire protects the vulnerable and the squishy stuff inside from judgmental people and their unsolicited BS. Who needs it? Students of ancient wisdom. Where to put it? On your right finger, the finger of Saturn, Sapphire's associated planet. When to use it? When resentments are doing more damage to you than those that you're holding them against. Enlist Sapphire to call forth that old soul that resides within. That's the wisest part of us that couldn't possibly care less about what anybody else thinks of us. And it says, find your tranquil place, Scorpio. Find your tranquil place. Thanks for watching. I hope you stay tuned in. Love and light.